Has Kathleen Kennedy been the good guy this entire time? We've all been crapping all over her for these long 10 years? Let's talk about it. What are your thoughts to the idea that Kathleen Kennedy might actually be a good guy?
Well, if so, everybody will feel really bad for about it.
Well, let me give you my thoughts. Those are your thoughts. Fantastic.
Yeah.
My thoughts, boy, I feel a little bit guilty.
I bet.
But to be fair, she is the head of Lucasfilm. That's her job. But Bob Iger, what a son of a bitch. If these leaks and rumors, everything swirling around right now are true, that Bob Iger is canceling all these projects, like the projects that Kathleen Kennedy wanted to make, like a Knights of the Old Republic trilogy, canceled, no thanks. And Darth Bane series, canceled, no thanks. Bob Iger hates George Lucas? Like, what is this? And you know, as a fan of Star Wars, it did always seem like they hated George Lucas's characters. They hate Luke. They hate Boba Fett. They hate Obi-Wan. And it was almost like seeming like their goal to destroy these characters. So if we have these leaks coming out that Bob wanted to cancel, like immediately cancel the Clone Wars, and Kathleen Kennedy had to fight to get the Clone Wars back, just that dynamic is sad to me. That she's like the boss of this place. And then she has to fight to approve a small, like it seems like a small project, the Clone Wars. It's a small side project. Why would she have to fight to get that approved? And now we're hearing that Bob Iger hates Anakin Skywalker. Brother, this is ridiculous.
But what if this is also a rumor? What if the other way around?
I'm saying if true.
Yes.
Because this whole time we were just blaming
the other way around.
The other way.
Yeah.
So now it's sort of like this narrative is flipping, and all due to this Adam Driver leak. Not leak, he posted about it.
If this is true, it's so shocking. It's speechless, because so many years, so many people hated her, but she was actually trying so hard to make a better movie or show, but that got canceled by him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
it's wild.
One of the leaks and rumors came out that she wanted Luke and Rey to be the main characters of the sequels.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Like what?
Like
that alone, that idea alone almost completely flipped my opinion on Kathleen Kennedy just hearing it.
Yeah.
My opinion completely did a fucking turnaround. I immediately, a lot of switches turned in my mind, and I thought, what? And you know, over the past few days, my mind's been sort of connecting a few dots. I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense. She wanted to do George Lucas's sequel treatments. And the reason it makes sense is because George did give her that position. He handed it to her. I'm sure he had long conversations with her. I'm sure, like, George was a master at hiring good people. Mm-hmm. He always has been. He's surrounded himself with some of the best artists in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these people that come up with the idea for like what General Grievous will look like, or what a Naboo starfighter will look like. Like, these people, these artists he hires, comes up with these ideas and he approves or doesn't approve, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's always been his talent. So I was always stunned that he would give the reins to Kathleen Kennedy, someone who had screwed up his entire legacy almost.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. So this whole narrative flip is just clicking for me personally. And I kind of like it, because I hate hating on the person who's running Lucasfilm. I don't like it. I don't like feeling that way. It's like I'm upset with being upset, you know? Mm-hmm. I know it sounds dumb, but I don't want to be upset.
Yeah,
I want to enjoy Star Wars. Because when George Lucas George Lucas. When George Lucas's stuff was coming out, even like the crappy Ewok movies, there's still this love for Star Wars, even if it's crap.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
he doesn't hate it, but when you watch something like Book of Boba Fett, you can only infer that the people who made it hate the character.
Mm. Yeah.
They hate Boba Fett. Why would you make this if you liked Boba Fett? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yes. Why make Boba Fett looks bad?
Right.
Like, become a bad character.
And same with Kenobi. He's
Mhm.
powerless. He's basically a slave.
Mhm.
He's got nothing. His
Yes.
clothes are dirty. He's got food on it. Like,
It was
what?
horrible. It was
Kind
horrible.
of disrespectful.
Yeah, Obi-Wan is space Jesus. Come on.
Yeah, and he represents, like, and this is the thing, like, these characters are somewhat archetypes, right? You have, Obi-Wan is almost like loyalty and duty,
Mm-hmm.
and you have Luke Skywalker, who is hope, and Luke in the sequels has no hope.
Mm-hmm.
And then Obi-Wan in the Obi-Wan show has no loyalty and no duty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they just flip it because they're like, screw this.
Basically, it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. And so that's why a lot of people, including myself, get upset with this stuff, because it's like, do you guys even know what you're doing? But it turns out that maybe they do know what they're doing. And the head of Disney just hates George Lucas's version of Star Wars. And then I have a follow-up question. If Bob Iger is watching my small channel right now, why did you even fucking buy it?
Yeah. That's the crazy part. Yes. Why?
Why would you buy something you hate from somebody that you hate? If the rumors are true, if all the rumors are true here, they might not be. If they are, why the hell would he even buy it?
Mm-hmm. Whenever I heard Kathleen Kennedy wanted to make Luke and Leia as a main character on the sequel movie,
Luke and Ray, yeah.
yeah, I was thinking, oh my god, she actually do love Star Wars and understand the Star Wars.
For some reason, that one detail just
Yeah.
absolutely just clicks. It's like, that should have happened.
Yes. I didn't even hate her before. Like, I'm not a super huge Star Wars fan, but melt my anger away. I didn't even have one, but you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, we were misunderstood the whole time. I mean, obviously, we don't know that person personally. We don't even know what is true or not true. So, but the result, we can see the result is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And why this is horrible? Now we know possibly Bob Iger is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what will happen now. Now this rumor is out. What will happen? It will continue? Can somehow situation can be changed?
I mean, you hope. I mean, what is coming out? And if you think about it, he hates Boba Fett, right? So think Bob Iger is bossing around Lucasfilm, screwing up Lucasfilm, making them make asinine changes and stupid decisions this whole time. Then that's why, because there's always something confusing when you look at how they're doing things. It's like they give you one good thing and then they sort of reverse course in some weird way, right?
Mm-hmm. Kind of
Because-
tricks you.
Yeah, because they gave us a good Boba Fett in The Mandalorian, and then it's almost like somebody saw that and were like, no fucking thanks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And same with Luke. They gave us a good Luke in The Mandalorian as well in season 2. And after that, they were like, oh, no freaking way. No thanks. So there's always this walk back. Even currently, even within The Mandalorian was great. And now you have this walk back. You have Mando gets his ship back. Mando gets his gun back. Mando gets his partner back. Everything is reversed. He's reverting back to, I mean, does he just leave his helmet on the entire movie too? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like it's almost like a tug of war. Like, no, you can't do that. So make the character bad, and then the fan is like angry all about it, and then
Mhm.
oh, okay, we will give you this back and this back.
But it's all
It's like, oh, what?
yeah, it's confusing because they give you good stuff and then they walk it back, or they it's like a tug of war. And
Yeah.
if it is Kathleen Kennedy fighting with Bob Iger, it makes perfect sense,
Yeah. So
right?
he said this way, and then she said, oh, fine. And then, see, the fan is angry. Then, fine, let's do this way. But it's not good enough. And then switch this way and that way. I guess Bob Iger just keep flipping flopping because of the money, maybe?
No, he's a narcissist. The guy wants to be president of the United States someday, which I hope doesn't ever fucking happen, by the way.
That's so weird.
That would be the worst vote. Oh my god. If anyone ever elected this guy, holy crap. Just
Oh,
listen to this stuff. This guy is a total piece.
He
Just what he did to Bob JPEG too.
if this rumor is true, he was the one doing this the whole time, then he don't have any compassion because there's a Star Wars fan. Why would you just buy it and destroy it? If you really want to destroy it, just cancel everything. Don't never ever make it. But you keep making it in such a bad way, literally makes the fan angry and disappointed. He's have zero compassion.
Classic narcissist.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, I hope that with all this stuff leaking out, like it seems to be flooding out at this point, I hope with all this stuff leaking out that there's some sort of change.
Yeah, I really hope so.
Wouldn't it be wild if they did approve this Ben Solo movie and it completely fixed everything?
How?
Like-
He's dead.
He is dead. He is dead. I mean, they brought characters back before. Not that I've liked it. Okay, I've heard people argue about, oh, they always bring characters back. Yeah, and it has almost never worked.
Hmm.
I didn't like Darth Maul being alive. I don't like Ahsoka still being alive. I didn't like Palpatine being alive. I don't like Sabine surviving her lightsaber stab. I don't like any of this stuff. I hate this.
So they are doing that.
When you
wonky
die, you
thing.
die.
Yeah, they do. So they're doing the wonky way anyway. So just make the Ben alive and then fix everything. Rewrite the story. You mean?
Well, not rewrite the story, but he is the only Skywalker left. If you bring him back, you sort of somewhat redeem the sequels a little bit.
Mm.
He is like whatever they got to do. They better explain it and not just say he's alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, it really doesn't matter because they are going to do that reboot thing.
The animated one?
Yeah. So isn't it that will be the canon for?
Oh my god. If Bob Iger, oh my god, he would just use it to crap all over Star Wars. Okay, well,
Or Kathleen Kennedy want to reboot in a good way, maybe.
yeah. But she can't.
Oh man.
Oh my god, this is some juicy drama, honestly.
Yeah,
this
what a
is
crazy drama.
this is like one of the biggest Star Wars things I've ever heard
Yeah.
in a very, very, very long time. Like, I think this is bigger, I think, than a lot of people think this is. This is massive. This is like the sequel's getting announced.
Yeah. Yeah.
This might do something.
I really hope a lot of people heard about this rumor. I really hope so.
Because even though I didn't like the sequels, if Ben Solo's alive and we can somehow ignore the events of the sequels and go forward with things being kind of okay, I don't know. Because then the Skywalkers will still be alive. The Palpatines will not have won,
Oh.
right? Because Rey is a Palpatine and their bloodline wins. The Skywalkers are all dead. That was one of the most frustrating points at the end.
Yeah.
So there's no redemption. There is no Skywalkers ever again because they're all dead. Same with the Solos. So anyway, this would be good in a way if he was alive. I'm kind of good with it now. I wasn't at first. And yeah, this Kathleen Kennedy news is just wild to me.
I can't believe it. People hide it this long. She was just taking all that blame the
There's-
whole time.
There's been signs the whole time. Like, people behind the scenes have always said, Kathleen Kennedy's great. She helped me get this done and that done and this done. And then every time that they say this stuff, all of us all just roll our eyes. It's like, yeah, like she got the sequels done. But now I'm going to start looking at all of these things that these people said. Like Tony Gilroy
Mm,
said that she kept Disney off his back so he could get Andor done.
mm,
Listen to that wording. He said that she was amazing, that she kept Disney off his back. And look what we got.
mm,
One of the best Star Wars projects ever made.
mhm. Yes.
Crazy.
Now you will see everything in a different eyes, with a different eyes.
Yeah, a new light
Yes.
will be cast upon everything
yes.
going forward. At least for me.
If this is true.
Mhm.
I mean, pretty possible. I really hope
It
this is true.
seems very likely.
Yes.
It seems very likely.
Yes.
I wonder if this will help things change,
I really hope so.
because if Bob Iger's just hiding in the shadows,
Just like a Palpatine.
playing Palpatine or playing the Phantom Menace this whole fucking time,
Yeah.
hopefully some light shining on him will make him have to smile and be like, no, look, Boba Fett's in the new Mandalorian Grogu movie. You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll see.
Yes.
What do you think of this news? Let us know down below. Like, share, subscribe.